In this video, I will show you how to count cells that contain formulas in Excel like this. So let's get started. Here in this Excel sheet, I have some orders. This column contains the quantity of the ordered product and this column contains the unit price of the product. I have calculated the total product price by multiplying the quantity with the unit price for each product in this column. Finally, this cell contains the total order price by summing up the individual product price. Now, I want to count the cells containing formulas. To do that, we can use the SUMPRODUCT and ISFORMULA functions. The ISFORMULA function returns true if the cell contains a formula. It returns false otherwise. This function accepts only one argument, which is the reference we want to test. This reference value can be a formula, a cell reference, or a name that refers to a cell. For example, this formula will return false because the cell B3 does not contain a formula, while this formula will return true because cell B4 contains a sum formula. To count the cells that contain formulas in a range, we can use this function along with the SUMPRODUCT function. Here is the formula to do that. Here the B3 to D5 is the range of the cells we want to test. This range is passed as an argument to the ISFORMULA function. The ISFORMULA function returns an array of 9 elements containing true and false values. The array contains 3 rows separated by semicolons and each row contains 3 columns separated by commas, just like the range of the cells we provided. The true value indicates that the corresponding cell contains a formula, while the false value indicates that the cell does not contain a formula. As you can see, we got 3 true values and 6 false values because the range of the cells contains 3 cells having formulas. For the SUMPRODUCT function to work, we need to convert these true and false values to 1 and 0 respectively. We did that by applying the double negative minus minus. After applying the double negative, we get an array of 9 elements containing 1s and 0s. Finally, the SUMPRODUCT function sums up the array elements and the result of that is 3. As you can see, we now have the count of the cells containing formulas in the given range. To count the cells that do not contain formulas, we can modify the formula a little bit. I am going to use the NOT function to reverse the result of the ISFORMULA function like this. Here, the NOT function reverses the result of the ISFORMULA function by converting the true value returned by the ISFORMULA to false and false value to true. The rest of the formula remains the same. As you can see, we now have the count of the cells that do not contain formulas. Watch these videos to learn more Excel tips, tricks and how-to tutorials. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel.